Hey everybody, this is Shanika. Welcome again to Take the Labels Off video. Why am I here today? It's been a while since I did a video like this, and I have been slacking. But I'm here today because of my experience that I had on this week. I just wanted to share with you guys some encouraging words, and I also want to just clarity onto some things that I've been dealing with as well. Well, if we can start from this week, you can see that there's a brace on my hand. Do I need it? Not really, but doctor's orders, so I'm wearing it, right? This week, 2 days ago, let's go back to Sunday. Sunday, I was able to minister the worship I always do every Sunday. And the revelation that came to me that morning in regards to my worship, you have to want it. And I don't know exactly what to entitle this video or what to call this video, but I know that was one of the things that God dropped in my spirit. You have to want it enough. I didn't understand exactly what that meant. You have to want what you want. And if you want something, you would go extremely hard for that thing until you get it. So let's speed forward to this week. I don't know if everybody knows that I'm a diabetic, and me and medicine don't go too well because I don't like to swallow pills, and literally I have not been taking any medication since I was diagnosed with diabetes. So I've been running away from taking medication. This week I was faced with a scare of my sugar being at 551. I could have been a comatose person, could have been gone actually. But God has been so good. I woke up that morning with my hand just numb and couldn't feel anything, couldn't touch anything. It was hard to stretch it. My hands were moving, but it was not correlating as to what was going on with my hand. So I didn't say anything to my husband. I just kept going throughout the day. And I started to get a little bit worried because I'm like, normally it would wear off in the midday, because it would normally happen to my other hand as well, but so I just ignored it basically. This one I couldn't ignore because it was so intense that it burned. Like I couldn't touch anything. I would drop everything thinking I had it and I didn't have it. So yeah, long story short, my husband picked me up, and then we're headed to our location. I said, I couldn't pick up a shift today. He said, why didn't I call him? I said, well, I couldn't because my hand is not functioning right now. And that's going to be hard for me to, lift bodies and do all this extra stuff, because my work is very tedious with my hands, and I need my hands holistically to work effectively. So I said I couldn't work because my hand isn't working that well. And he said, do you want to go to the hospital? And I shook my head no. So we proceeded down to our location, and I kept saying, my hand, my hand, my hand. And he said, do you want to go to the hospital? And this time I heard the concern in his voice, and I said, oh, you know what? Okay, let's go. I almost reneged in between that as well, but we headed out to the hospital. I told them what the situation was. They ran a lot of tests, and I also let them know, hey, I'm diabetic. So just to let you know, heads up, it might be the problem. So they took my sugar, came back, and she said, honey, your sugar is 551. And my blood pressure was already 177/109. So that was another scare. Like, I don't have blood pressure. And it kept running high, low, high, low, high, low throughout the whole process, like 5 hours in to me being at the doctor's emergency. So, with that being said, they took urine samples to make sure that nothing was out of sorts. That result came back. That was good. They were just more concerned about my sugar. They're saying that you need to keep your sugar regulated so that nothing else would happen to my body. With that all being said, y'all got a whole drips of the whole story. I have to want to be healthy, to live, So in all aspects of life, there's a choice. We have to want to do it or we don't want to do it. So this week has taught me, Shanika, if you want to live, you're going to do what's right to make sure your body is right. How can God work with you if you're dead? He don't work with dead things. He don't work with dead situations. He works with people that are living. Now, if you say you're living, you got to be living holistically, mentally, physically, spiritually, all aspects of you got to be covered when you say living. You can't say you're living and you're unhealthy. You can't say you're living if your mental status is out of sorts. That's not living. You can't function off of a dead situation. You have to be able to change something for your life to become better. And that's the whole meaning of everything. You got to want to change. You got to want to do the thing that God has called you to do. And this week has taught me so much. I'm feeling sensory back in my hand. Thank God for that. Thank you, Jesus. Because I need my hand. I said, God, this is my right hand. Not even my left hand, my right hand. Like, of all the hands, my right. So I was concerned. And this morning I woke up and, it moves. I can feel a little bit of life coming back into my hands. And it's because I'm taking my medicine now that they administered to me. If I be obedient in this season, then things will work out. If you fight obedience, then, baby, you down the road of destruction, all right? We don't want to walk down the road of destruction. We want to walk down the road of pure obedience and pure heartedness, right? So you got to want a thing. That's all I came on here to say. What's in your life that you don't want to do? You got to want what you want and know what you want. Because I wanted not to eat vegetables. And I wanted to eat what I want to eat. I wanted to swallow the food that I like. All the starchy products. I like rice, potatoes. I'm an island girl. So rice, potatoes, anything that look like bread and starch, that's me all day, every day. So today I'm fighting a fight of, Shanika, do not eat any starch. I'm fighting, don't eat starch, Shanika. Not today. So that's where I'm at. It's all in what you want to do, and nobody can force you into doing what you don't want to do. It's all here first. You have to make up a made-up mind that I'm going to do this thing. And while I was in the hospital, all I heard was reverse. Reverse everything. Reverse the diabetes. Reverse the generational curses. Reverse everything. Once I start a reverse of one thing, everything has to line up according to what you change first. Everything can't stay that don't fit. So once you change something else is going to change. And then there's going to be a boomerang effect with your change. So I just want to encourage you today, know what you want. And if you're going to do it wholeheartedly. Know your wants and operate in your wants. Be encouraged today. Bye.